Hit me with a deep piano. That's brave. Where is... That's much better. Sup guys, welcome to Don't Toy With Me. Not to be confused with Don't Mess With Me, Miss Nagato, or Toy, I don't know what it was. But yeah, this is supposed to be a visual novel, which is very unfortunate since I'm still sick. You can probably still hear it in my voice. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best and do... It had good reviews, so I wanna... But it might be just like a dull shit house, like... Light spilled through the tiny windows of the dollhouse, catching flecks of dust in the air. Though it's early in the morning, the inhabitants have been awake for a little while now. It's to be expected that toys wouldn't have quite the same grasp on the time as you do. Wisker, you hardly touched your tea! Her least of all, she's an antique. You could at least pretend to drink since I went to the trouble of making it. The stuffed rabbit sits at the table, a frown on its embroidered face. It turns the head my way from the cup and deficients. Jeez, you're so moody lately. I know it's not terrible fun to be stuck alone here with me, but you're not doing yourself any favors for being difficult. Don't you think we should be making the best of it? Whiskers is just a savage, man. He just don't want to talk to you. He's like, I already hit. I hit. I really wish you'd let me cut you a mouth so you could try to hold the conversation. He don't want that. He don't want that. And he scurries off the wooden floor and down the stairs. Why would you want to cut his face, bro? It was only a suggestion. I'm not going to force you. I suppose that's another cup down the drain then. Haha, funny. Dahlia gathers up her teacup and saucer from the floor to take down to the kitchen. Though Whiskers has been in the house for a while with her now, he's always been terribly skittish. The kitchen holds the rest of the tea set, always ready for a hypothetical tea party, thus far hadn't come to fruition. The rabbit wasn't about to sit at the table with her. Thinking back on it, she has a trouble recalling who was used to sit there with her. You're listening right now, aren't you? I'm fairly certain I can hear you out there. It is me? Am I talking to the doll? Tap tap. The sound of large fingers gently tapping nails of the outside of the house answer her question. Oh no, is this like I interact with her? I would hate that. She smiles softly. There you are. Maybe you could join me. I'm not sure how you would fit in here with me, but I will welcome you anyway. Perhaps you could let me outside. I will sit on the roof to be closer to you. You know better than to give her away on that. The cracks on her face tell the story of previous exertion outside of the house. She is met with silence. Her smile holds patiently. For all of 10 seconds. Fine, then I won't be entertaining you either. If the urge to be reasonable finds you, I'll be reading in my room. Oh, she pissed. She storms out of the kitchen and up the stairs. You decide to give her some time to cool off while you leave for the run an errand. You have a feeling she'll lighten up when you retrieve your new purchase. Wait, okay, so me. I am the one with the dollhouse. I'm the widow with the doll. Okay. The dollhouse is a little bit cleaner than it was this morning. Dahlia has spent some time dusting and picking up. She prefers her home spotless, or at least she used to. Now it seems she settles for clean enough, and she never bothers with attic anymore. There you are. She idly straightens the decorations atop of her wardrobe in her room. A heavy thump quickly undoes this. What? She turns looking around in surprise. Hesitantly she peers out of her bedroom door and down the stairs. Whiskers is already on the foyer investigating. What is this? She descends to the stairs, the joints clicking with each step. She finds a large box taken up on the entryway. Oh my, a present! Her eyes light up while they're interested in running her fingers over the wooden exterior. There's a quirk to her brow when she realizes it's cheap compressed wood. Something new then? Whisker presses his ear to the side of the box. He hops back away when he hears a cough from the inside, hiding behind Dahlia. What is it? She searches around the lid, unable to quite pull it up. She finally finds the hook on the other side and undoes it from the small peg that holds the lid shut. She practically throws the lid open, a bright smile on her face. Oh, Whiskers, look! Oh no, this is weird. A new friend. Ah, is he dead? You killed him. I'm not dead. Oh, good. The clown in the box hangs limply when Dahlia drags him out of the box by his shirt. She's surprised to find that he's mostly fabric with little structure underneath. His sleeves are half empty, tied up at the seam with a ruffle. All in all, his head is solid, but his body is plush. Hello, new friend. My name is Dahlia, and this is my friend, Wisker. The rabbit ears lie back, looking none too friendly. He keeps his distance, like he should. I'm sorry for all the excitement. It's just been so long since we had a new toy. Well, not had. Obviously, we don't have you. What are you actually? Oh, where on earth are my manners? What do you go by, friend? No, I don't go by friend. And I'm a puppet. My name is Huxley. Huxley, how nice. And a puppet? Why, that does explain it. Oh, let me take you to a chair. I shouldn't be holding you the whole time like a little bear. This is a horror game? I thought I picked a horror game. With Huxley comfortably situated in his chair at the table, Dahlia sits opposite of him. She all smiles, even though the clown looks so sullen. Here, have some tea. Oh, can you hold the cup? Have a silly straw. Thanks. Despite the thanks, the clown doesn't make any move to drink the tea. Are you right, Huxley? I don't expect you to be quite as excited as me, but you look so upset. I'm not upset. But what's there to be excited for? You've taken me out of the box, and here I am to sit in another box. The only difference is that I'm not the only one in this box. Uh-huh. But that makes all the difference, doesn't it? I thought I picked a scary game when I picked games today. But this just might be just a visual novel. Because I picked visual novel and then scary or horror. The both two have to work together, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think this is gonna be a scary game. I don't know. So if you were expecting a scary game, just move on, I think. I don't know. I do enjoy watching Whiskers, but it's not enough for conversation. And now this won't be such a lonely place. What do you want to do? I'll show you there's fun to have here. I don't want anything, thanks. Oh. Sheesh. Well, surely that isn't true. Everyone wants something. You want some quiet? We could lie on the floor and watch the star projector. If that's what you like to do. Oh, no. We're trying to find something you want to do. Huh. Do you want to tell jokes? You're a clown. If you'd like. Do you hear about the clown car that crashed out in the middle of nowhere? There were 30 casualties. That's the best joke of the year here, guys. Come on, give it up for him. I don't think I get that one. I'll try again. What do you get when you boil a clown? A laughing stock. Haha, oh, that's so funny. Clown soup. What? I bought it with a polka dots too. Oh, let me try. A clown named Palgachi goes to see a therapist. Oh, darn it, I messed it up. What the? You didn't even try. What do you mean go see a therapist? Hey, you're funny, Lady Dahlia. Oh, you smiled. Oh, I didn't smile. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. Oh, don't stop just because I pointed it out. I'll start to get an idea if you're determined to sulk. Sorry. I just haven't told any jokes in a while. No audience unless I got brought out just for that. So I stopped. I stopped comedy. I was too goddamn good. So what's the point? The point of telling jokes? The point of coming up with jokes if I only get to tell them when someone gives me the time of the day. I don't like being a puppet. Okay, then stop being a puppet. The only choice I get is not to participate. Like when I focus, the camera is very low. Like you can see like this much of. Wait, let me try and adjust that. That's not better. That's not. Wait, I fucked up. Wait. No, I fucked up. I think I fucked up. I fucked the camera. I had such a good angle. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wait. That's good. The only choices I get is not to participate. So I started doing that, opting out. Oh, so you just don't do anything? Nothing I don't want to do. Which I don't want to do much lately, so yeah, kind of. He looks uncomfortable at the direction of the conversation. It's clear he hasn't had to explain himself at the length before, especially when he's withdrawn from everything, but that's so cool. Dahlia, on the other hand, is clearly mulling this idea over in her head. Do you think you want to do more if you could get around better on your own? What? Since then you could go where you like and not have to wait for someone to bring you there. History, okay. Dahlia is clearly mulling. Okay. Do you think you'd want to do more if you could get around better on your own? Since then you could go where you like and not have to wait for someone to bring you there. I think she's talking about walking. No offense, but I don't think I want you slitching anything into me if that was what you were thinking. Huh? Why? Are you just assuming I'd be bad at it? I choose to keep my answer to myself. That wasn't what I was thinking about anyway. Wait here, just for a moment. I'll try not to go anywhere. Dahlia leaves the kitchen, hurrying off back to the foyer. She stands near the box Hurley arrived in and looks up, her gaze aimlessly as though she isn't quite sure where to look. Hello up there. I imagine you're still watching, yes? Thank you for sending me a new friend. I know I asked for one a lot, but I'm afraid I need to ask you for something else. I'm sorry for asking so soon after receiving this gift, but if it's for me, I hope that might make up for it. So do you think perhaps you could give me something to help Huxley move? Perhaps wheels or a wooden skeleton? Why is my only option to help? I don't want to help. Okay, I guess I'll help her because I'm a nice guy. You suppose there couldn't be any harm in it? If the puppet was really broken that it can't even keep her company, it doesn't do much good, does it? Will have to be modifications so simple that even toys can figure it out though. You have an idea. Surely, with one single item to work with, she'll understand what needs to be done. You place your gift in the box Huxley arrived in. Jala looks on in surprise as she sees a large spring in the box. Oh, yes, this is perfect. Thank you so much. She eagerly plucks her prize from the container, needing both hands to carry it as long as it's her legs at very least. Seeing as it's been unwieldy, perhaps it isn't the best idea to bring her near the playset. She ends up leaving it behind and fetch sketch. I don't know what this last words were. It takes the pair a few minutes to figure out the logistics of the attachment, but in the end, it's sewn securely to the opening of Huxley's body. He takes a moment to get used to balancing the spring. So you're trying to give a puppet a new body, okay. This certainly is different. I don't think I'm getting the hang of it though. The stairs will take some practice. That's what railing is for, at least until you get better at jumping. Perhaps you'll soon be able to leap from landing to the upper doorway in one go. She laughs at the idea but seems to be very seriously considering it. Perhaps so. Everything else is upstairs, right? What about the back room? More stairs, unfortunately. That's the doorway to the attic. And what's up there? More stairs. The ceiling, silly. And some old odds and ends. Some things just don't really have a place in the house, but still have to go somewhere. Perhaps we could eventually convert it into your bedroom for you. Your cruelty knows no bounds, Lady Dahlia. Making a man able to jump then putting him in a room with a low ceiling. I didn't mean... I know, I'm only teasing you. With my spring. For someone who kept me wanting to lighten up, you sure aren't good at recognizing a joke. Don't tease me with your spring. But I'm happy to see you in your much better spirits. Goddamn, don't. I am. Never had something like this. Though, is it really okay? What do you mean? Nothing. I didn't like being a puppet, so I don't know why I feel odd about becoming something else. Like a jack-in-a-box? I would never. I mean to say I'm not getting back in that box. Of course not, but we have to sleep somewhere. And I suppose the box can stay here in the foyer. We can make it into a table and use it as a chest. I just don't want to have to carry it up to the attic. Huh? Whatever you want to do with it, it's not mine. But yeah, I guess this makes a jack out of the box. Which also I never do. Dahlia tilts her head in confusion once more. Huxley spares her an explanation of the joke. I'm actually feeling a little fidgety now. I think I want to give the stairs a try. Will you show me the rest of the house if I make it up? Of course. And if you can't, I'll carry you up. My fucking throat is so dry. Like when my throat hurts, I shouldn't do a visual novel. That's just logic. Of course, you can carry, and I'll carry you up. I already said that. I'll make it up even if I have to drag myself up. Just maybe go stand out the way just in case. With some time and effort and a couple of paintings knocked off the wall, Huxley manages to make his way up the stairs. Dahlia feels perhaps a few new cracks were added to her face from the worry which she watched when he twice spilled backward down the stairs. Luckily the clown was not so delicate as she was. He bounced like rubber. Perhaps that was made of. Though remains in her mind that she'll have to remind her new friend that she's much more fragile than he is. But for now she hurries up after him to congratulate him and show him around the upper floor. The line and closest isn't exactly a room, but it's important to show regardless. The bathroom is slightly more important, of course. Though perhaps less important than it would have been in a real house. Huxley notes a lingering smell of paint and where powders in the bathroom. It must be when Dahlia touches up her face. Okay. And last Dahlia brings him to the bedroom. So, Dahlia is fragile? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anyone in here before, well aside from Wisker. You don't think so? Where's that little guy anyway? I kind of expected him to join us for the tour. Oh, don't mind him, he's jumpy these days. I couldn't even tell you why, perhaps he's less confident without other plush animals around. Did there used to be more? I can't seem to recall. I know I knew I had a teddy bear once, perhaps he was a friend of Whisker's. She frowns, browns, furrowed in concentration. Huxley watches one with concern. Is remembering things a regular problem for you, Dahlia? In a sense, I suppose it is. Very little changes in this house, so the days tend to blend together. If I have trouble remembering something, I'd be hard-pressed to know whatever is due to forgetfulness or because it happened longer ago than I realize. These dolls are getting deep, bro. I recently started writing in my journal again though, so that should help with more recent days. I wasn't sure where it was for a while, so I had to really make good use of it now that I have it again. Oh my god, I'm dying. Yeah, sounds like a plan. And if I get curious, I could always read up on what I missed before I got here. Absolutely not. I keep it locked so you can't even if you wanted to. Just another joke, Dahlia. I wouldn't read your diary. You better not. Now, what was I going to show you in here? Oh, I want to show you in my wardrobe. I keep my dresses here, but it's full of many games as well. You can feel free to help yourself to any of them if you find you're looking for something to play. I have my bookcase in here as well. I have all the classics. Pride and Prejudice, A Little Princess, Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale collection. Quite a collection, Dahlia. Are you teasing me again? No, they're just very you. How do you know what's so her? You know them for 5 minutes, bro. Except that one. The complete short stories of Edgar Allan Poe. A little bit of goth at heart, are you? I did say I love the classics. What about you, Mr. Know-It-All? You're making you sound rather well-read. I've just heard my share of bedtime stories in my day. Okay. And others I've heard a little off in homework from. He fucking died, bro. I have to say, it wasn't me the worst bookish kind of guy. Are we just gonna ignore the fact that he almost died there? Except maybe joke books. Well, in your words, that's very you. There's no shame in it, but I warn you that we'll eventually want to do some of the reading. Beggars can't be choosers for entertainment in this house. Though I'd be happy to read for you. I can see it now. I'll let you know if I had trouble falling asleep here, then maybe I could use it. It's refreshing to see Dahlia look lively again after so much time spent by herself in the dollhouse. Yeah. She had her problems with guesting along with other toys, but the clown seems to be a good choice. Entertaining as Jester should be, not be so generic that would be imposed on her lifestyle. She considers herself to be an elegant lady after all, and some wild fool would certainly find himself met with the friction when it came to living with her. Hopefully they continue to get along. In the following days they seem to adjust well enough. They play their games and have their tea together, and Wisker seems to be more ease with Huxley there. It's a point of concern in some ways. Hopefully the rabbit doesn't come to be affectionate with the clown. But for now, it's happy days within the dollhouse. You find yourself watching them regularly today. You get in the attic to improve Huxley's sleeping area. I'm sorry we don't have a better place to keep a lot of things, but I'm happy the bed is finally some use. He's not so bad, the spiders have been keeping me company at night. I'm gonna have to end that there. Okay. My throat is really killing me, so I'm gonna have to end that there, but I'm gonna save. I'll come back. Fuck, that just exited. And I'll come back to it if you people want it. So yeah, thank you so much. That was Don't Toy With Me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye bye.